Hello, I am Sean Sands, back with more Path of Exile, back with diving into Act 4 here with the Summon Raging Spirits build, which is... It's, hmm, I'm increasingly uncertain how I feel about the build, and that's not a bad thing either. We've talked about this a bit. But one of the things I really enjoy about these games, I may have talked about this last time and just forgotten, is the just getting loot part, like the getting lots of loot and kind of having it be useful. And the thing I've really come to terms with and, gotten my hands around, not hands on. I'm not paying attention here. Get your brain together. Get your army. Army of the Undead go. Is just how few kind of, and maybe this isn't true, but how it feels like there are relatively few loot options that work really well with this build. There are some specific things clearly around which it is just built around. But beyond that, you can't just sort of pick up random stuff and be pretty excited and happy with it. And getting the sense of what is good, what does kind of make an impact on the build, and what doesn't has obviously taken some time. We're getting there, but it's been for me sort of a little bit of a holdback, and probably why I have spent so much other time with a different build, which is frankly a very, very easy, simple, kind of straightforward build, that Ancestral Totem build I was talking about. It's one that sort of makes more sense. And at the same time, I kind of like that this is a little bit challenging to me. Like, that's not a bad thing either. I might have to learn to click. So that's something that I'm just sort of working with and keeping in the back of my mind as I move along here. Let's see. So what do we want to do? We want to power through Act 4 now and move on. I did go back and retry the... Oh, I'm already on this guy. Whoa! All right. So he hit... That's not too bad, actually. I did go back and retry the Ascendancy stuff following the disappointing reality of the last time, which just ended in some sort of weird, random, and annoying disconnect. But them's the breaks. And it failed. I'll just be straight. Like I got to the end guy. I forget what his name is. The Emperor dude. Pretty much that's his name, right? And it just I couldn't put out the damage. Weirdly, I got halfway through the final boss fairly quickly, and my army started to evaporate, and it was just me and the raging spirits at that point. And he had, for whatever reason, the little spectral things that he was raising, I couldn't raise them back up as zombies. So I just hit a wall on putting out pure damage to kind of knock him down, and it was a failure. No two ways about it. I'm sure I could have obviously played it much better, and there's some things I could do to probably go back and prepare a little better. But still, just decided to move on from that for now. I'll get the Ascendancy stuff once I finish Act 4. But it kind of sets me up a little bit concerned. Concerned's not the right word, but thoughtful about how I'll face down the final boss. What's his name? Malachi or whatever. But hopefully by that time I will have the spell echo, because that and maybe some better casting speed. Because the big problem was that is very much a stay on the move fight in the Ascendancy trial, and so I was having to try and find time basically to be able to put out my damage dealing spell. And keep my distance at the same time and not get myself in trouble. And the balance just didn't balance very well for me. Oop, don't stand in bad. So, partly my fault, partly just not being able to quite kind of put out the damage and expectation that I have at this point. And there's a lot I can still do about that. Let's see. I'd like to raise a Spectre. I'm looking for a good candidate for a Spectre, but not a lot in this zone or the last zone so far that feels really good to me as an option. I mean, I can just start popping people up just for the sake of doing it, and we'll see how that goes down. Yeah, so didn't get the ascendancy points, the whatever. Haven't gotten that yet. Definitely something I want to do. Maybe I'll give it another try once we get to level 42, or get the quest done so I can use my, what do you call it? Do I even have it in here right now? No, but the spell echo gem, because I think that'll make a huge difference, obviously, in just how fast I can get my damage, my primary damage system out. So that's the plan. Aim for that in the short term. Get spell echo. Look for opportunities to increase casting speed and minion damage and minion speed and minion support things. Plow through Act 4, and we will take it from there. We'll see where we're at that point. Pretty straightforward plan. I like it. What am I going to need? I should probably take a look here at some point. I didn't mean to pick all that up. I should take a look here at some point and just get a sense of where my best upgrade opportunity exists right now, because I'm not totally sure about that. Feels like, you know, you reach a point where you've kind of got things balanced on kind of a precarious edge, where... Oh, I didn't start up. Hatred's not doing me any good now, is it? Is it? I don't remember. I'll have to think about that. I'll have to go back and think about that. We'll power it on for now anyway. Why not? It's not going to hurt anything having it on. I don't seem to be running out of mana very easily, so...
Let me bend your ear for a minute.
Only if you want to fight right here. So here's how this works. I cast a bunch of these dudes right on top of you, and then we begin combat, and I run away. I like my plan. Not the part where I ran into ice, but the rest of the plan was solid. Ooh, 5-link. Not 5-link, 5-slot. Hey, no throwing stuff. That is not cool. So, yeah, a couple of weeks in here to, what do you call this? Atlas of Worlds. That is what you call it. Haven't really, you know, it's still, for me, it hasn't been a huge eye-opener because, again, it's like that. Atlas of Worlds is very much in support of the in-game stuff, which I just haven't gotten to yet. Part of that is just prioritizing. I play a lot of different games. So often in games like this, it'll take me a little while to kind of build up to speed and then, you know, see the new content. But, you know, to some degree also, like I mentioned early on in this series, a lot of this just is going to be new content to me anyway. So who cares if it's expansion stuff or not? From my point of view, it's kind of all the same, which is fine. That's good. I like that. So, ooh, punishing haunted mine shaft. Oh, I didn't look at the stuff. Monsters reflect, endurance, essences, increase quantity. Cool. There are monsters in this place, right? There we go. Nice. I'm looking forward to getting Spell Echo. I think that's going to be that's really going to flip some things for me, or at least I'm hoping it will. I think it'll feel like a very different build as I am able to just kind of kick these skulls out a lot faster than I currently am. And they're not slow or anything. It's just you know, there's a build-up time, and if you've run out of sort of power on your with your support army, then you can find yourself struggling to keep moving, keeping out of, you know, bad stuff on the ground, while still getting enough out. I really do want to sit down and think about what I'm using and what I do and don't need in this build as well, because I get that, you know, my equipment and my... don't knock that down. My equipment and my gems, you know, the way I've got this set up, certainly could use some work. And I'll probably kind of pull up a more detailed... I was thinking I was at the end for some reason. A more detailed what do you call it, like a skill guide, or yeah, a skilled guide or something like that, that'll going to be more deliberate about giving me a real sense of the kind of runes I need, where to put them, how to organize them. But right now, I just don't have the number of links really yet either. See, this is the big problem. Losing those zombies leaves me really in a tough spot when it comes to fighting bosses and stuff like that. I think in the these sort of trash areas, it's fine. They don't go down that fast, and even if they do, the whole point of the trash areas, I can just raise more of them up. In these kind of tight fights, where there's just not that many additional monsters to just kind of feed the whole system, it does feel like it breaks apart to some degree, which again kind of worries me with some of these upcoming boss fights, whether I'll be able to just kind of keep the pressure on or not. But that'll be the fun of it. And maybe I die a bunch and I just have to keep going. I'm not playing on hardcore yet, or whatever they call it. So it's low risk. It's more just sort of frustrating and just sort of shameful sometimes to die in the situation where you're like, if I'd done my build smarter, I wouldn't have died there. But them's the breaks. Okay, where's the next part of the mine? Ooh. Oh, yep. There we go.
There are so many more trapped spirits in this place. I can feel them.
Can you? Can you feel them? Oof. He zapped right onto me. Oh, those hammers can just get the hell out. Want nothing to do with Hammer Boy. See, my stupid zombies are down. Oh, and he popped something else out. Ow. Looking for a waypoint.
God bless you on this fine
Okay,
day, Exile.
yep, here we go.
Today's a fine...
Ain't
This
it
here
just?
island of faith has been made home, sweet home. By...
Alright, let's kick out a bunch of these guys and just stand in the middle and wait. That's my genius plan for this thing. Just keep popping out skulls. Nice. I think we'll be just fine. Oh, yep. Oh, that was simple.
Too much clutter.
Oh, shut up.
You're a well-blooded defender of the faith.
Also, I should go and... Can't I do some crafting now? Let's see. Let's go back. Sell off some of this stuff. Look at what we got. Maybe craft something for a little better.
Shred has ascended and returned.
Let's see.
I'm watching you.
Sell the scepter. Oh, I wanted to keep that plague mask, didn't I? That wand isn't really doing me any good without the link, is it? Probably not. Why did I pick up that shadow axe? I think that was a mistake. Should think about upgrading that. I don't think this is going to do me much good. Already pretty happy with that. Be nice to have some... but if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do the plague mask. Yeah. Yeah, this has got to be... Like, this is crap. Isn't it? Am I crazy? No reason to be wearing it. What is the level on this if I take this off? So this is level 33. Energy shield. I feel like wood
May
is
fear
my...
guide you.
Yeah. Maybe we try and pump this thing up. Why not? Can't hurt. Let's see what we got. What do we want to use? Nope. Pop these in here first. It's 3. Can I do 4s yet? I think I think that'll probably push it out of my range. What do I want anyway? Cold resist, max energy shield. I probably want max energy shield. I like having these energy shield bills. I hate losing life. Physical damage to melee attackers. Shouldn't be getting hit. Chance to avoid shocked. I'm sure that can have a use of some. Oh, minions. Minion life. I like this. Do I have another version of this? What is this? This is fear. I don't think I have a higher level version of fear. But yeah, let's put some. Requires level 35. So I mean, it's not below my level. It's kind of below my level.
What do you want?
Let's just check something real quick. Holy chainmail might be better. Sage's robe at 37. Well, I wish it had that. If it had that third link, I'd probably for sure go for that. Energy shield, 41 armor. Maybe I'll use this. What am I again? Strength is kind of low. That's the only concern. Like when I upgrade it, will it need more strength? Really only one way to find out. Doesn't have the multi... That's one of the things I did like about this, but how many of... I'm not using a ton of, like... I could definitely upgrade this, if nothing else. I think that is the plan. So let's pull this out. And we will put some...
Go where you are needed.
I am. I'm going where I'm needed, which is over here to get... Fear? Where's fear? This one, right? All right. This is what we're doing. Yeah, what the heck. Live and learn. So better energy shield. Well, not better energy shield, but close. It's got armor on it. So, all right. Some fire resist, some lightning resist. Minions have maximum life increase. I'm going to switch it up. There we go. Flame Dash, you still live here. That would let us potentially kind of pop these 3 gems into here now and upgrade this Pagan Wand. But that was my only fear. I need more fear. Essence of Fear. I'd like a level 3 version of that, please. Because I don't have any more fear. So I'm not going to spend an upgrade now unless I can do it with fear. I think that makes sense. Plague Mask. Okay, so let's try and think about what we've learned and why we would want to upgrade this if we wanted to. So the gem, I mean, the 4 link is nice, but I don't really have anything specific to do with that right now. I don't think, but I could think about that more. This only requires level 10. Like, this is terrible. No, this would be bad, wouldn't it?
What do you want?
Okay, so question for the gallery. If I'm upgrading something, if I'm putting an essence on it, will it minimize, and I'm assuming it would, make it less valuable to upgrade this mask because it's a lower level basic mask as opposed to, you know, upgrading something like this, which I assume is, you know, 30 something. So I'm going to get rid of this. Increase cast speed. I actually kind of want to keep that in my back pocket for now. I'm going to get rid of this, and I'm even going to get... Am I going to get rid of this? Yeah, I'm not going to be upgrading that right now. So, is this less valuable because it's only level 10? Seems like it would be. My question is really, when I upgrade an item with an essence, does it upgrade that item's level essentially? I mean, does it scale to me, or does it just kind of, you know, get stuck based on its original starting level? I don't know if that made sense, but maybe it did. Maybe it did. Maybe it didn't. Is this anything good? No, it's not. Pop this in here. Save our random rings, even though we really don't need to anymore. And we'll throw that in there too. Why not? And even this. Cool. What else did I want to do? Oh, I wanted to see if it would do me any good to go to my hideout. Do I have anybody there? Can't remember if I've done this on this character at all. Who do I have? Why do I have Master of the Hunt? Why do I have Bowmaker tools? What was I thinking? Did I do that? It seems like oh, is it the same across multiple... Like, is your hideout the same no matter what character you're on? Because I think I did this with another character. This isn't going to do me any good, is it? I mean, it would be fine to get... Unless I can see some cast speed or something. Because any of these, like anything I put in here, I'm not going to be able to get anything anyway. That's all. Yeah. Does nothing for me. How about our Mistress of the Hunt here? We'll check that out.
Ready for the hunt?
Nope. Meant to click this. So what if I took something like this? What can I put on that? Anything? Nope. Wands, bows. Wands. Okay, this is where I would upgrade wands and bows. All right. Fire resist. Critical strike chance isn't going to do me any good. It's always nice to have a little more resistance. Is there any reason not to? I mean, except for the cost. Don't see me changing up wands right away. Again, just because I need something with the... I need those fear essences. So, probably not. What does this already have? Lightning resist. What am I low on? That's a good question. Lightning resist, cold resist, and fire resist is my best. So let's throw some cold resist on there. I don't think there's a downside to doing that, hopefully. And this, I can even do more stuff. Physical damage won't do me any good. I'm learning, you guys. All those damage things won't do me any good because, for the reasons you guys have said multiple times. So we'll throw lightning resist on here too, because that's the other thing I was low end. Good, got a little more resistance. That feels like a thing worth having done. Oh crap, did I actually... I did, didn't I? I'm gonna have to go back through that whole thing. Well, I did not know that happened. So if you travel to a different waypoint, you lose your portal? Honestly had no idea. Well, them's the breaks. Like I said before, we'll go ahead and... Is there anything to complete? No. Talk to Oyun. Oh, I know where Oyun is. He's down here. Is it this way? Nope. It's this way. No, I'm thinking Tsuni. Who's Oyun? Why am I being dumb? Well, let's see what Tsuni has to say. Yeah. Hey, cool. That's nice. Like that. What did we do? So, had some thoughts, by the way. I did get the kind of feedback about changing these up, which I am inclined to do. Except I do like the cast speed. That was the one thing that... So, asked last time, spell damage does nothing for me, melee damage does nothing for me. Strengthen in, I'll take them. Attack, cast speed in particular, cast speed, and some cast speed. Right now, having that bonus to Dex is helping me with some of the things I've got. Right, these are not good long term. I really have come to terms with that. But in the short term, I'm not going to change them out right away, though I might. It seems like there was some... I remember there being... I want to go for more minion stuff, is basically the short version. I remember seeing some. Was it this way, maybe? Well, I know, of course, about these guys, too. I never picked up this last mana and life link here. So I'll decide what I do here before next time. And then I'll go power back through and get up to the checkpoint where the... What's her name? Diala has that big drill, and then you have to go through the two, the arena area and the sort of fire pit area. I'll pick up there next time. Until then, like as always, thank you for joining me. My name is Sean Sands from Gamers with Jobs. Thanks for kind of sticking with me and seeing how this whole Path of Exile experiment turns out. Until then, we will see you real soon.